it doesn't get a whole lot more important than this. This, as good as it gets in this grand continent, which spans from Canada to Chile. This game has a special place in the hearts of so many, and one of these will later be crowned the finest team on this continent. Boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Both teams, Jim, eyeing the ultimate prize here, unerring focus and determination in all of those eyes.
Yes, Peter, I've been a winning finalist and I've been a losing finalist, and I don't need to tell anyone what I preferred. Winning will help fans remember you for a long, long time, so I sincerely wish both...
Who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. Might look promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Keeper's got good distance on that. Just eases him off the ball. Played towards the front line. Now it's Darwin, played out to the left flank. That's good play. It's a decent-looking cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And that is out of play. Cáceres. Played back in, brilliantly cut out. Torres. Uruguay have a free kick. Couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
McAllister. And Martinez! Oh, that was close.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final too, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Oliveira goes direct to the front line. De la Cruz. Now it's Darwin. Valverde! Just off target. De Paul tries to think it through. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Sends it forward. Valverde! Another save.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Valverde with the short one. Crossed in once more. Di Maria proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ball swung in, and he just whacks it away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Referee has just said play on. Molina. Oh, such a clever touch. McAllister. Oh, super ball. Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Acuna. That's very neat. Di Maria. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Argentina gifted a massive chance. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Argentina, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Now it's Darwin, Valverde, Nunez. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Gently done. Referee's given a throw. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now it's Darwin. Romero, he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Romero can get it clear. Di Maria. And it's Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nunez! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
McAllister. Moved on forwards. To Paul! Acuna. Out to the left it goes. Caceres. Valverde. Torres. For Valverde. Now it's Nunez! A great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's played forward. De Paul. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's a waste.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Plays it forward. He could be in here. Cleared without complication. What a throw in. De la Cruz. Romero gets good distance on it. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's been taken straight back. And that's aimed into the middle.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome. Oh, good ball.
It's one! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's a key interception. De Paul. And here's Di Maria. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Shapes for an overhead. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, it was certainly an acrobatic effort. I mean, it was probably the best option for him, but they're never easy to pull off.
De Paul. And it's Di Maria. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to dink it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Forwards and with intent. Uruguay get it back again. Strong running down that left flank. Caceres. He is just caressing the ball. There's the clearance. Martinez. Interesting ball. Oh, what a pass! Ball swung it. Decent hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Acuna. Now hit. Great chance! Oh, good delivery. Almost a perfect outcome.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And it's Messi. And he's there to clear it. And they've been given a corner. Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers.
It's looking pretty clear now, Peter, that the wide players have been told to get the balls in much earlier here.
Yeah, Jim, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, crosses that are not carefully selected, but they are very effective.
They've played it short. Oh, it's played into the area. Now the finish! Uruguay can counter promptly here. Played out to the right. And he was alert to it. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's had a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in the final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net.
To the Cruz! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Just whacks it away. And they can counter here. De Paul. Now it's Martinez. Looking for the runner. Caceres. Torres. Very nicely done. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McAllister. Di Maria. It's Di Maria! Goal! Argentina! And they've got their lead back. Well, how's that for a class finish?
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
this is what we've been waiting for. Plays it from a quarterback position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Darwin. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is lovely.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
McAllister. Over to the left. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's in a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Messi chooses to go back. Can he play? It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Argentina take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Torres. Torres! We've got a goal! Uruguay get themselves back into contention.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Araujo moved forward, and quickly so. Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager. Martinez!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Argentina certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Stood up well to him there. McAllister. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. It's a sharp little ball here. Keeper's ball. Valverde. Torres. Now it's Darwin. Valverde. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's out for a goal kick. Torres, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Threads one in. Di Maria is wide and looking to get onto this. He's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Argentina just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oliveira, shifted upfield. Oh, nice touch. Oh, sweet feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Torres. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Molina, Martinez, Torres, Darwin, great ball and he's in here, he's got away, no way through, so back it comes. McAllister, midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. Better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the
massive lead! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Aimed in towards the centre. McAllister. Oh, good spread. He is through here. And it's played forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Move forward and quickly so. He's found a way through. It's gone out for a throw-in. It's a goal kick. And he's forced to go back. Valverde. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And it's Di Maria. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Looks up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Messi gets his pass away. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Di Maria. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. He's looking for the runner here. Out to the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Nunez! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Nunez certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high-tariff skill.
And here's Messi. He's had it taken off him. Delivers the ball.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Caceres. Forwards and with intent. Torres. Crosses it in. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Now it's to Paul. Acuna. Lovely bit of skill. And he's had it nicked away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Martinez. De Paul. Now it's Messi. And Messi! He has done it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And yes, it's him again. Argentina go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Sends it forward. Now it's Darwin, pinches it off him. Valverde. And the ball is out of play. Played out towards the right wing. Di Maria. Out of play for a goal kick. Here's Di Maria. De Paul. De Paul takes a look up. That looks a good ball.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Cortez. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
De la Cruz.
Martinez. The pass is intercepted. Moved on forwards.
De la Cruz.
Oh, what a ball! Torres. That's tidy. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Now it's Messi. Proves too strong. And the counter is on. Back into the middle. Torres! Torres! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Well, he went with real power then when something dainty and subtle was called for.
And it's Messi. Chance to break. Looking for options for movement. Nunez! Now, who's going to be first to this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Showing good feet. And here's Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Caceres can get it clear. That's the throw. De Paul. Chance! Fair effort, he reacted well.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gently done. Oh, and he's through the middle. Torres. Caceres. Torres. Caught offside that time. Darwin, and now the breakaway. Oh, that's neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, important interception. Looking to break out here. Fiddles it through. Torres. And it's Caceres. And the shot! Martinez is there to clear. Caceres. Torres. Some good work on the right flank here. He just whacks it away. Valverde has been caught there, it's a foul.
Acuna.
Martinez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball.
Acuna.
Sends it forward. De Paul. That looks a cracking ball. He's beaten the offside trap. Big chance, corner. And he's there to clear it. Uruguay can start a counter here. Now it's Darwin. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Martinez. Interesting ball. Messi. Martinez. Cortez spots it and intercepts. Played with finesse. Clearly not happy with that. He's left his man. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Messi. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Torres. And it's Cáceres. And it's Di Maria. Looking for the runner. Hit into the middle. Keeper sees it all the way. Darwin. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tries to get it clear. De la Cruz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. Molina. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And Uruguay could counter here. That looks a good ball through. Gets away from his opponents, shapes to shoot! Yes, it's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Oh, easy pickings there. Driven forward. De la Cruz. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got the shot away! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
have ourselves a real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And they've switched it over to the other side. De Paul, Messi, Oliveira with the clearance. Clear away. Here's Di Maria! Valverde. And it's Caceres. Spread out to the left. Valverde. Lobbed in behind. He's cut it out. Di Maria. Now it's McAllister. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Look, this is highly entertaining and exactly what we were hoping for. Goals at both ends and what looks like two very evenly matched sides. Bring on the second half.
So we're already into the second period. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Paul. Caceres cuts out the pass. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Caceres. Torres. Danger averted for now. Into... Heads it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he skips past his man. Di Maria could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too.
And Martinez! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Martinez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was. Time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Plays a delicate ball, played into space out wide.
What a down when you've got such presence and movement. De la Cruz.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Shifted upfield. Oh, Red, nice interception. Calmly anticipates. Darwin. Played out to the right. Caceres picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Cortez. Knocks it away. And here's Messi. Nothing wrong with that tackle, all won cleanly. And here's Di Maria. Nice sequence of passes this. He's shifting through the gears here. Defenders on the back foot. Great ball if he can get there. De La Cruz! It's off target and by quite a way.
Uruguay were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. McAllister. Molina. Now it's Martinez. Oh, good spread. He's got away. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Darwin. And here's a chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
Caceres. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oliveira. Floats it up and over. Now it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear. It's a throw. Lovely feet. Laid out to the left flank. Chance for the header! Harmlessly behind. Oliveira. De la Cruz. Nunez. Can he finish? There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis circumstances of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He is through here. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could so easily have been different.
Nunez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Acuna. That's been cut out, well played. Martinez. Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone. Surprise, surprise, what a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Out to the left it goes. Oh, he's played it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And Martinez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's been kicked out. Opts to play it back. There's the hit! Goal! Argentina! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. This is quite a battle.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's come loose. Out to the right. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. De Paul. Martinez. And here's Di Maria. And that's been well dealt with.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
And it's Messi. Molina. Good spot, he's seen the run. That'll be a throw. De Paul, great hit! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. Argentina take the lead.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Martinez. Acuna looking to run onto it. And he's there to clear it. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Darwin. And it's Caceres. Great run on the overlap here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Argentina have it back, and they can go again. Di Maria. Acuna. It's a brilliant interception. Dybala. And it's Di Maria. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
4 in the game. He is the man. So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Played out wide. De Paul. Dybala. His physical challenge. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. And the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
space there, and he can get that clear. And the shot's up. Solid goal! Yes!
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Martina. Tries a shot! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Gets good distance on it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Arrascaeta. Oh, can he get onto this? No, that's been intercepted. Gets his pass away. De Paul. Goalkeeper's ball. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, great chance! Big chance! Yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Well, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now there's the shot! It's real loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good spread. A real chance to break. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's De Paul. Big chance to get at them. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Paul.
Uruguay are pressing a lot, not just the front line, but as a whole unit.
Yeah, it's happening now.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
Di Maria. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. He's gone backward here. And the finish!
Oh, that little shimmy had intelligence written all over it. So switched on.
Sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. Torres! Oh, it's got in!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb. Uruguay clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
His third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is just fantastic, Peter. I think we all got the final we wanted. We can all now enjoy it for what it is. This is just a great game of football.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Defending of the desperate variety. Acuna. Forwards and with intent. And through to the goalkeeper. Martinez. And it's played forward. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Looking for the runner. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Oh, some tackle that. Played out towards the right wing. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. De Arrascaeta herring after the ball here. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one
wrong. He'll try to keep this alive. He's had it taken off him. Dybala with the cross. Shortage of confidence there.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. De Paul, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
He's got the shot away! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Might be danger here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. Oliveira looks to bypass the midfield. Ah, he's given it away. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Moved forward and quickly so. And he's in on Torres! Now, who's going to be first to this? Turns and goes back.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Di Maria. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's Messi. Dybala. That is a great ball. And the ball's a good one here. Shifted upfield. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Uruguay clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Martinez. Romero. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Romero sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's been taken short. Forwards and with intent. And now they can spring out of defence. Sent it forward. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. That has been cut short. Argentina, gently done. Torres. Great leap! Goal! Uruguay! They have turned it round again. Undoubtedly, one of the great games.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Uruguay go into the lead.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns.
Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to...
Oh, terrible pass. Messi. Oh, that's nice. Up for a header! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Dybala did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And the finishing line very much in sight now. Just a few moments from glory. Torres takes on his marker. Oh, he's found him there. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Moved on forwards. And he welcomes it in. De la Cruz! It's loose, in for the pieces! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Fired in. So close to what would have been a memorable goal.
De la Cruz really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Argentina can counter promptly here. Martinez. Messi. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Argentina really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
De Arrascaeta. Uruguay making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's well spotted. Bentancur. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Shifted upfield. Di Maria is herring after that one. Darwin. De Arrascaeta. There's the hit! And the ball's come loose here. And that's been levered clear. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. The changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Darwin. Oh, good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Well, there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Romero. Hoisted in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Nunez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And the keeper beats it away. Torreira. Knocks it out wide. Real chance here. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Nunez was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Now it's Di Maria. Big chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Nunez. And back to the keeper they go. Molina. Forwards and with intent. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Tagliafico. And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to... It's bounced out! Dispatched clinically! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Sends it forward. And that has been cleared. Gets it back. Oliveira knocks it away. from the keeper.
Di Maria simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Bentancur, who's hurtling down that left-hand side.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Looking to hit the front line. And that's been won straight back. Calistri. There he goes, motoring up to meet it! He's missed, but not by that far.
Bentancur certainly could have and should have made more of that. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, nicely intercepted. It's a quick ball upfield. Paredes. Moved on forwards.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's straight offside. Driving on and making good progress. Martinez, here's onto this.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Now the finish! Chance again? No.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And the shot! That's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
The Alstaita.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Chance to finish. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Nunez usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Lofted upfield. Played forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now the counter. And it's hoisted clear. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Gently done. Goes forward. Darwin. Pelistri. Oh, look at the space here. And it's Di Maria. Romero. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice control. Darwin. And it's played forward. Darwin. Over to the left. Into the box. And that's been levered clear. Messi. Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Oliveira gets it clear. Darwin. And here's the chance to counter. Nunez. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, shooting chance! Played it long. Gets his pass away. Good read, needed to be. A real chance to break. Now it's Di Maria. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that's well seen too. Messi. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Actually looking ball that. And Martinez! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Argentina really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Paredes. Messi is onto it in a flash. And that has been clubbed away. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Dybala. All square after 90 minutes. There will be extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. And we're up and running. Argentina displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. So, what can they make of this? Martinez.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Araujo. And he can clear it away. A heavy challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Torreira, forwards and with intent. He came in hard, very hard. Argentina can start a counter here. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Now it's Darwin. Oh, that's nice. Oliveira. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Darwin. Calistri. Torreira. Di Maria wins the duel this time. Di Maria, absolutely. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Away from immediate danger. Tagliafico. Out of play for a throw. Played in with accuracy. Messi, now he's off and running. Araujo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Di Maria. Di Maria! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, well played. Romero. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's left his man. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Argentina could not have chosen a worse moment. And he does it with ice in his veins.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
4 in the game. He is the man. Uruguay get themselves into the lead. Di Maria looks to get on the end of this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Stood up well to him there. Well, he had a really good run at goal there, but the defence just weren't going to let him past. Romero. And now the breakaway. And it's Dybala. He just whacks it away. Messi falls short. Di Maria's delivery. And now they can spring out of defence. Move forward and quickly so. Bentancur. Nunez. And they can counter here. Messi. Martinez. And now the hit. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Bentancur. Now there, can he finish? Bentancur! Oh, should have put that away. Oh, red, nice interception. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Torreira is there, and he can get that clear. Up towards the front line. Paredes is there to heave it away. Corner then. Argentina can counter promptly here. Massive lead! Good delivery, but no joy.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. So what can they make of this? Long ball by the goalkeeper. It's good running with the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He is going into that little black book. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Nunez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Martinez. Looking to break out here. Di Maria. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he just whacks it away. Looking for the runner. Pelistri. Nunez. Played into the middle. Oh, that was vital. Montiel. Cortez makes the interception. Bentancur. Argentina needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Short changes him with that pass. Now the counter. Look at the space here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Some terrific running on the ball there. Those efforts are not going unappreciated. And that is played back to front. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Now, who's going to be first to this? Over it comes, and they're quick to get it back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pelistri. Martial tries to clear. Well, they could break here. And it's Dybala. Shifted upfield. Tagliafico could try cutting inside here. Great leap! Oh, that could cost them.
Martinez nearly produced the perfect retort. That can only be a means to have another go.
Nicely intercepted. Araujo. And it's been given away. He's shot a goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Now that's well seen too. That is a little undercooked. Great chance! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
How many more does he want? Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Now it's Darwin, looking for options for movement. Lovely, real chance! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Sent it forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's had it nicked away. Forwards and with intent. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the finish! It's a goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Uruguay totally rampant here. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we are already back underway. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Well read, nice interception. De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That pass has been well intercepted. Romero. Shot could be on. In comes the cross. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Darwin. It'll be a throw-in. Nicked it back promptly. Played out to the right. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Di Maria. And the shot! Danger averted for now. Move forward and quickly so. Darwin. Dybala. Di Maria is onto it in a flash. And it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And Dybala. And Martinez! No, that's just wide.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
That's a little off target. Darwin. Torreira. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Dybala concedes a free kick for that. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy. Uruguay tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Coates. And it's Coates. Calmly anticipates. Torreira. Chance to break. Argentina can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
De Arrascaeta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Shifted upfield. That's tidy. Police hits one! Di Maria. Now it's Martinez. There's the clearance. De Arrascaeta. He's a sharp little ball here. De Arrascaeta gets into some space. And here's the chance to counter. Gently done. Nice ball, and he's in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Torreira. Bentancur. That's De Arrascaeta. Pelistri. Decent hit! Montiel with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cross goes in there. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the counter-attack is on for Uruguay. He's found a way through. He's free, he has got space. He has been fouled there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Oh, he's hit the bar! Keeper always had the measure of that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pelistri. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Nunez! Oh, special! That is a special goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Paredes. De Arrascaeta threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Played forward. Montiel gets it away. And it's played forward. Uruguay clearly now in lead preservation mode. De Arrascaeta. Bentancur. It's anyone's ball now. Can he stop it going out? Back in possession and ready to go again. Played towards the front line. One behind. line for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. Araujo played up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Fiddles it through. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Di Maria. Romero. Can he put it away? And the follow-up! It's in! Martinez was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Argentina grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, that's a key interception. Proves too strong. Cortez with the foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's going to go a long way. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's had a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Just eases him off the ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That's been cut out, well played. No, that's been intercepted, and it's played forward. Calistri, and he's on his way! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bentancur. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Calistri! Arrascaeta, interesting ball. Calistri. Oh, the counter could be on here. De Arrascaeta. He's had it! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Martinez. Calistri. Darwin. Bentancur. Well, the ball's come loose here.